Hey y'all, it's Bethany from Southern Contour. Very excited to be back again with you today. We are going to be digging right into this beautiful planner that is the brand new Illustrated Freight planner from Dayspring. So they did send this to me. You may have seen my little sneak peek video from last week showing you just a quick flip through of what was in here and what was included. But I'm going to show you how I'm using my planner to stay organized, how I like to decorate it, some of my favorite supplies, and more stuff like that. So they did send this to me so that I could review it, share it with you guys, and also share some ideas of how I'm using it. So thank you to them for that, and let's go ahead and dig in and get started. Okay, so I'm going to show you a little bit of the planner in case you missed the other video. I won't go into a ton of detail of what all is in here because I do have another video I posted last week that shares all of the specifics of what everything looks like. But you've got this beautiful full cover with this quote. And then you have a name page. You have beautiful colors all throughout. And so you're going to have your 2017 and then 2018 year at a whole glance at once. And then you'll flip and you'll have your month page. And so you're going to have the month, pages for every month. And so here is the one for July. So every month will kind of have a theme on here, and then you'll see that theme throughout the week, so you can kind of keep your decorations or however you want to organize your planner with that. But a lot of these pages, let me see if I can, they're not every month you won't have, yes you will. So like let's just look at October. You've got that page with the tab for October, and then you have all this blank space over here. So this is going to be fun because you could use this to add any kind of extra journaling in here that you wanted to, just as you would in your Bible, you can do in here. So what I have done on this first month, I had this little journal page that I had from something else where you can write in extra notes, or if you want to write at the end of July maybe what was going on in July, that's a good idea for this page. There's a lot you could do with this. And then I just added that as a gold foiled sticker, like clear sticker that I put on there. And then I attached this page to the page behind it using some washi tape, and that kind of went in with the polka dots. And then I made my own, like, some people would call this a dashboard, I guess. And so I have attached several sticky pads of notes. This is like a little journaling card that if I wanted to, I could pull that out and use that on a page. And then the other stuff, these are just little page flags that I had, and these all came in a kit. So I just stuck those on there, and then whenever I'm in my weekly view, I can flip over here, grab one if I want it, something that I want to stand out, and then just put it on there and write on it. Okay, so that's kind of neat because it just keeps it all right here. I don't put a ton of them on here so it doesn't get too thick and bulky, but this will be nice just to have them in quick access when I don't have all my supplies with me, and then I can refill it as I want to. And then on the other side of that page, that I flipped, is more journaling, so you could add anything extra that you wanted to here. Like I said, any notes about July. If you would rather use this as like a faith or prayer journal or something like that, then this is pretty cool because this gives you a lot more real estate and places to write. So there's the dashboard, and that's what I'm going to use to keep my supplies on hand. And then here is my monthly view. So every month already is pretty sweet and colorful, like it has those same design of glasses at the top. I just like to add a little bit of extra color, and sometimes I don't always go this bold and far out with colors, but because of the glasses having so many colors, I thought it would be fun to incorporate a lot of those. So that's what I did here. And then all this space right here, this whole week almost, is extra space from June. So I added a little sticker that I had, and then I went down through the month and just added little things in. And because this is a month in advance, I don't have everything filled out yet, but I put in like some of my bills that I know will be due. I had a sticker pad that had different Bibles and other little planner type stickers, so I just added that for church. And then you do have a, let me just pull this up a little. You have a notes section over here, but I went ahead and just added this little extra piece of notepad. You can add more of those. That would be something fun that you could put on the dashboard so you have extras close by. So that way I can add like grocery list or things that I need to get done, and I'll have that real quick in access right there. Now, you'll also notice I like to just add a couple little stickers here and there just to add some more color and some little encouragement as I'm planning and reading through here what I have to do. Also, I used my rubber or acrylic clear stamps and just added a few little extra polka dots just to add a little bit of color and, dimension to it. And then also I go through and I write when I have different blog posts that will be due. But here's my most favorite part of the whole thing, and that would probably be the washi. I have added washi tape on the outside and down at the bottom, and then all of this that you see, the coral and then the turquoise, all of that, and then I have a navy over here. That is all washi. So these colors that I had just actually matched almost perfectly with the glasses and the color and the theme that she already had there. So that was really nice. And then I just added those to kind of break up the weeks. Plus it adds color, and I really love that. So let me show you that washi. It is super thin. I mean, we're talking like so tiny, and that makes the perfect size to go in these little sections, so you're not using something thicker and taking up all the space in your boxes. So let me keep showing you what else I've done, and then I will show you all of the supplies that I'm using, or some of them. So here's the monthly view, and then here would be my weekly view. Again, like I said, it is very busy, very colorful. I tend to like that. Sometimes I don't want tons of blank space, and then other times I find that I keep it more simple. I don't add a ton of extra stuff. So whatever works for you is fine. Don't feel like you have to do all of this, because you certainly don't have to. But I added, again, more washi up here at the top. I did use, because there tends to be a little bit more space on the weekly view, I used a little bit thicker of washi there. And then I had this gorgeous washi down here at the bottom that's in the shadow of your wings. I will make refuge, Psalm 57:1, and that is illustrated faith washi. Love that. That's really cute. Had another little sticker that added here, and it had one that matched. So that's fun too. You'll find like plainer sets of stickers that you could use, the whole same theme for a weekly view to kind of keep things coordinating. This one, because it did have like so much color, like I said before, I could use pretty much anything I had and it worked. So at the beginning of each week, what I like to do, if you want to use this more for a spiritual kind of thing or a faith planner, I have these Bible study stickers, and I'm putting one at the top of each week, and then I will fill in, what it is that I'm studying that week. Typically, it's going to be my devotional kits from Illustrated Faith that I get every month. That will probably be what it is. I have the We Saved You a Seat from the Encourage community. You probably saw me post about that recently. I have that Bible study. So it just depends. But I wanted to put that sticker there so that I would remember what I'm studying that week if I ever want to look back at this, and then I can stay focused. And then at the beginning of each week, also what I like to do at the beginning of the week is put this. I had these pray stickers, and then you have like the check boxes down, and then you can list things that you may be specifically praying for. I think that's really fun to put, especially like on that Monday or the beginning of that new week, so kind of have a focus of what you want to be praying about for that week. And it keeps you kind of accountable and on track. So, if you have a friend or someone who calls you or texts you and you don't want to forget, just add it in here. And then this keeps you aware of it. And as you're doing your to-do list, you'll see that. And then, at that moment, go ahead and whisper a little prayer for that person. So I think that's going to be fun to have there. And then on different days, I've used different types of to-do or list stickers. So like on this Monday, I had this cute little clipboard that says get it done, and then you can write out things you have to do. I use these a lot when I have to do videos or blog posts. So you could certainly use these for like your children's activities, church activities, different things like that. And then these are just a little bit different. They just have the to-do again with the circles, and then I write in on the lines what I have to do for that week. And if I have a really big event, or not event, but a post or something that's really important, I don't want to forget, I'll usually try to have that stand out instead of just writing it in. Like right here, I've used a flag sticker letting me know that that post is going to be due that day, so I do not forget. That really helps me to stay on track. Of course, this is July 4th, so I thought it would be fun to put a little sticker there to emphasize that even more. And then when I have any bills due, I like to go with a little dollar sign. I just write that in. You could certainly use a tab or washi tape for that. And that would help it to stand out as well. And then throughout the page, I've went ahead and added more of the stamping to add more color. And then I also have used like washi tape stickers. This over here is like a washi tape sticker. And then I like to really emphasize the weekend, because we all love when the weekend comes. And so I had these little alpha stickers, and I just put them on top of the washi tape, and that kind of made that just stand out and make that more fun. Here's another one of those little Bible stickers that you saw on the monthly view. I put that there to remind me, because Sundays are important to me. And so that's kind of how the weekly view goes. I do want to say, in the past, I have, and I have some other blog posts I can link if you would like in the description below, of posts I've done of how I've used planners, because I've used planners in several different ways, and I always seem to change it up each year, or what's working for me at that particular time. So what I used to do, and I'll show you real quick, even though I don't have it out done because I'm not doing it now, but it is a great way if you like to do this. You could have like on your dashboard different page flags like this, or different colors of washi tape, and then you could have them, stacked down, and then write out what each color would stand for, and you could have a color for each category of your life. So you could have, like, let's just say purple could be your church activities. This is the teal, could be your kids' activities. Then another color could be work things, another could be for your bills, another one could be for family events. So I've used that kind of system before. You can do it with page flags, you can do it with colored washi tape. That works. And then you could have it easily access, and then you could just add them in on that month. And then when you get really good at knowing your colors, you'll know exactly, and you'll have it all organized, what goes where when you've got things for different parts of your life. Another way to do that, and I've just used the black because I have so much color. I like just having the black for writing, and I'm kind of OCD, and if I don't have my colored pens with me, I need to write something in, and I don't have the right color, it just bothers me. I know it's crazy, so I just like to have the black, because I usually always have a black pen. And so if you want to have the colored pens, I've also done the same thing as I was talking about with the different washi and flags. You could have different colored pens for different areas, and then you could just write in using those colored pens for whatever, for church, school, work, whatever it may be. You'll have a different pen, color pen for each category. So you can do it that way. Or if you do not care one bit about having colored and dark or black or not matching, or it is matching, just use colored pens. There's so many colored pens out there that are really good. Find some that you like, that won't bleed through bad, and you'll be fine. It just depends on what you want. So I think that covers everything on the view. Oh, let me mention one more thing. I have this little paper clip with the palm on it, and that is also from Illustrated Faith. And so I like to just take like maybe the next few weeks pages after that week's, and I clip it on there, and so then it's just easy for me to be able to flip right to that week or that page when I need to. Okay, so now let's talk about some of the supplies that I use, so I can show you specifically what it is that I have. And one of the first things I've used a ton of in here is the washi tape that I talked about. So here is some of that polka dot washi that I had. I also used some of that really thin washi. This one is from Illustrated Faith that had the writing or the scripture on it. And then this is their crisscross washi, and this is one of their newer washis, and I love it with all of the color. They also make it, I think, in just black with the black crosses. And then another washi that is fun to use, let me flip to the weekly view so you can see. I used this, and you can get these with like different color assortments, and they're not, of course, as thick as this. You can tell, probably more like this one, a little bit thinner. But you can use these. Sorry about him. Okay, Bryant. So you can use these right here to divide out on the weekly view each day if you want to do that, and that works perfect. The other washi that I have that I really, really like, that I was telling you about, it's over here on the monthly view, and that's the thin washi. I showed you a little bit of it earlier. I'm just in love with that. Let me show you how much thinner. So there's a comparison, and even the thinner washi, I mean, it's even thinner than, I mean, way thinner. So that stuff is perfect. So kind of look for some of those if you want to add some color, just a little bit and not be too much. That works great. So that would be my washi that I've used. And then for the little extra polka dots, I used the Illustrated Faith stamp set, and I will link to it below because I'm not remembering the name of it right off the top of my head, but I used the little dots that you see right there. This is perfect. This is for a planner if you are wanting some stamps for planners, because you've got all these different little designs that you could add color to your pages. These are like, look to me like some paint swipes or brushes. That would be fun to use if you have something that you want, like an event coming up. You could just stamp that in a color, a lighter colored stamp, and then write over it with your pen. And so that's fun. These you would need like a stamping block, acrylic block. And so this one has the grids or lines on it so that you can make sure you line it up if you want it straight, if you're going to use like alpha stamps. And then I use the Illustrated Faith black ink pad, which I have other colors, but that one I really like just to add a little extra detail. Now to attach the sticky notes, if they're not staying enough with the sticky that's already on them, I have the Illustrated Faith adhesive tape runner that I use to do that. And then one last thing was the black pen that I used. I know Illustrated Faith has one, and this is the, I'm probably not saying this right with my southern accent, but it's the Faber-Castell Pitt Artist Pen. I have a set of these in black that has like, this is the, I guess small is what I call it. There's extra small, medium, and a bold. And so the small one works really good for me writing in here. And so that would be, you know, but there are lots of pens out there you could go and try and see what works for you. And then that is all for my supplies, really. I used some other stickers. I do want to show you in the back really quick in case you didn't see the other video, or if you want to, you can flip over to it. But in the back, after December, you're going to have several note pages. You have these grid pages, so this will be fun to add some notes. And you have plain pages. You could journal on these if you wanted. You have the holidays listed for 2017 and 2018. Even that little touch of like washi, it looks like, that's printed on the page. So adorable. And then 2019, a year in advance for that. Also, it comes with all of these stickers, and I haven't used them yet, and I should have, but I cannot wait. So you're going to have plenty. I don't know why I didn't. I just got busy with my other stash, and these were in the back. So you can tell, I think that will, no, that's just where they come off. I was going to say you could just cut those out and keep them handy if you wanted to make it easier when you're using them, or leave them in there, either way. But you've got birthday, special day, game, practice, party, vote, no school. Then this side has others with doctor's appointments, haircuts. And so as I get closer to July and I know more of what might be going on, I will definitely be using those. And then you've got blank ones. So this is so cute. Instead of maybe doing the flags for each category, you could do the stickers and have these colors for each category if you wanted. That would be awesome. And then in the back, if you did cut those stickers out, they have a folder page in there where you can put things. I've got little notes in there for things that I need to remember. You could even have spare paper in there for when you're stamping to do the excess. And so that is perfect. All right. And then the back just has a little note, and that's all there is to it. Again, the beautiful polka dots on the back. So I hope this video has helped some of you to have some new ideas for how you want to use your planner. I encourage you to go get one. Even if you don't think that you're a paper planner person, these are great, like I said, for Bible journaling, art journaling, anything like that, because you can add extra papers in here with the washi, and you have all that extra real estate to write whatever you want. You could have journaled on the back of this, like each month you could add something here. And so this is not just for people who maybe want to write down the things in their life that are going on. You can very easily go here on this, and this is a blank slate, and write in, you know, prayers that you have, things that you're going through on that day, something major, big that happened, write that in. Some people even have little pictures that they use to put in on that page, and write something that went on. If you were on vacation with your family, use it as a diary or journal to add those notes and keep those memories. So this could be something like that. It could be more of a memory planner, not necessarily just for keeping dates and, you know, like a typical traditional planner would be. So I will leave links down below for the planner. Also for the supplies, the different supplies that I used, I will leave links for most of those if I can. As much of them as I can will be in the description below. But make sure you head over, grab yours now before they sell out. They have the Illustrated Faith one. That's what this one is, and it has the scripture and quotes of encouragement. But there's also, I think, 4 other designs that you can choose from. One has like a flamingo, so there's some really cute designs that they have. They are now available, so go get yours before they're sold out. And if you do, I would love to see yours. I would love to see how you're using it. If you have any tips or ideas to share, ways that I can do different in mine, I would love to know. And anyways, I will talk to you guys very soon with another fun video. And if anything changes in mine, if you guys are interested, I will show you with a little update video, maybe after I've had this for a month or so, how mine's looking, and you know, what system, if I'm still using this one, or what's working for me as well. So have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys later. Bye.